beers, wines and spirits review. From the tap room, of course. My tap room, at least. So today, reviewing. And a bit of an exclusive for the channel because it's only just going into shops today. I was in the right time at the right place yesterday. So I obviously went to Bang the Elephant Brewery yesterday, picked up some beers, picked up some merch, and had a great chat with the good people behind Bang the Elephant, and it was a pleasure, a pure pleasure. And as it's a local company, you know, I absolutely adore local breweries and supporting them, and I like the ethos behind different breweries. People who are passionate about what they do, passionate about delivering good beer. It's what it's all about, isn't it? So this is the Road Warrior Trans-Pacific IPA, 5%, featuring Nelson Sauvin, Bruce, Betty and Warrior hops. They're from Langley Mill, Derbyshire, or basically on the border in Nottinghamshire, to be fair, and about 2 minutes away from my daughter's house, so it's not far. And yeah, so beyond the post-apocalyptic wasteland, eyes, a lone drifter wandered the desolate plains. He was known as the Road Warrior. New Zealand and USA hops combined to give this smashable Trans-Pacific IPA big flavours and aromas of citrus, pine and white grape. So as you can see, here's one of the merch I got yesterday. Pleased about that. Big Bang the Elephant on the back. I'm sure I'll be wearing it at pubs at some stage this summer. I've got a barbecue this afternoon, so it's coming off. I ain't getting dirty. And I'm drinking out the really, really posh glass. I absolutely love this glass. It's on sale on their website. This beer is on their website. I would think it will also be on adventurebeer.co.uk at some stage, and a shop called Hoptism, amongst other places. So, you know, so look at that. Subvert the stereotype. Bang the Elephant. But look at the glass. The glass is just amazing. That pour of like a light orangey pour with a centimetre of white head. It looks good. And that's been before I've even had a sip. Ooh. Citrus pine. There's another element though. So the element that says, the element's on the tin I'm getting. But there's another element, that fruity element that's absolutely beautiful to smell. So let the air breathe, let it breathe. This is why, and I'll be honest with everybody, I don't do short reviews most of the time. One, I like a bit of a yak. Two, you let the air get to the beer. It always improves the beer, just like you would with wine. The best beers are the ones you take your time. You look for flavour. You let the aroma, let the air get to it. Oh, cheers all. Looking forward to this. Oh, quite a nice bite at the beginning. Citrusy. Bitey. Barbecue this afternoon. So got the family around. Bit of normality. I'm drinking a decent beer as well. Oh. So yeah. I do want to do in Nottingham breweries. I want to spend whatever I can afford to spend on a weekly or 2 weekly basis for a bit anyway, until the supplies drop on the back wall. What I want to do is, and I've always supported local anyway. I'm very proud of the Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire, Leicestershire, Lincolnshire, East Midlands breweries, and I want to go out to their local shops, go and buy as much as I can, a bit of merch, you know, a glass, because I like the right glass, and I've got a right wall of glasses, getting bigger and bigger all the time. I bought 2 yesterday, and this is part of my focusing on the locals. Yesterday I was truly, Charlie's come, I've got a 14-year-old cocker spaniel with tappy nails. Yesterday I was impressed with the professionalism, the strive, the eagerness to do the best, and to bring out a beer that's not just good, but to tweak it to make it better. That is where all breweries should be. And this is a nano brewery in Nottingham, well, Derbyshire. I call it Derby. I call it Nottingham. But anyway, this is a nano brewery, and these fellas are doing beers that are equally as good as the likes of the Verdants and the Cloudwaters of this world. Flavour around the mouth. The Road Warrior. I've never actually had a trans-Pacific IPA, so that's different. It's new, blending the New Zealand and the USA. It's good to push boundaries, and that's what I learned from the good fella yesterday who I spoke to. I got the vision straight away. Spot on. Oh, really fills the mouth with the flavour. That pine's starting to come home quite nicely now. I does apologise. So I am a home brewer myself, so I've got 4 brews on the go now. An Imperial Mild, an Imperial Ginger Barley Wine, probably an Imperial Cream Stout at this rate, and I've got Vimto wine. Yeah, I know it's quirky, it's different, yeah. It's been brewing for about 6 weeks. I don't think it'll ever finish brewing at this rate. Oh. So yeah, me today and the co-owner, co-head brewer at the Bang the Elephant, he's taking some of these cans to a barbecue this afternoon, so we're the first ones to try it, and that's amazing. I love an exclusive. And you know, spending 50 quid yesterday, or more, was great. It's great to support local. You've got to do it, haven't you? You know, as beer fans all around the country, we've got to be supporting our local brewers, as you know, where we can afford it, obviously. Yep, dog's back. Oh, just cleaned off the barbie as well. Cleaned it all off, got the cobwebs off, got all the fat from last year and all that stuff. I really ought to clean it in the winter, but it's one of those things. And I might have visitors. So yeah, looking forward to a great summer. Trying to, you know, build relationships with local breweries where I can. If they're interested, they may not be interested. You know, you can't. Not everyone's going to want some idiot reviewing their beers. but you know, I'm a fan, and I still review the beers as I would any other beer. But when the beer's this fresh and this decent, what can you say? And I know I've got friends in the craft beer review community that go on about beer's fresh. Well, this is as fresh as you can get, lads. You know. Chilled, perfect drinking temperature. The air's getting to it now, so the air's warming it up. Oh. And on art, I don't know as much as some beer reviewers out there. I can't pick out every last little element, but I'll tell you now what I can pick out. If it's a good beer, if it tastes good, would I drink it again? These are the key factors. You can go all day on about every single, the IBUs and all these other technical details. The man in the street wants to know, what does it taste of? What does it smell of? How good it is? You know, what does it taste like? So, yeah, we're all different, but cracking beer nonetheless. not so sure I get the white grape, but that might just be me. You know, as I say, Nelson Savin, so you should get white grape. Maybe that's the element, the fruity element. Aha, that's the fruity element I could get, but I wasn't sure of. Yes, that rings the bell now. Yeah. The pine now, really, but it's not overly piney. It's just from subtle to a bit more than subtle. Citrusy, the grape. I'm ready for another now. That's nearly down, isn't it? You have one, you want another. That was nice. Really enjoyed that. Like I say, I do want to go to more local breweries, mixing both the traditional and the craft. I went to Alter Ego the other week, to the Tip Inn. Love that pub. I wish I'd have gone on the day when it was warm. Imagine going today when it's this boiling and doing a few draft beer reviews. That's something in the future that I do want to do more of, whether it's just me and the wife and I get some half pints and review everything that the brewery's got. Brilliant. You know, can't wait to do that. It's part of the evolution of me, not only from a mental health perspective, coming out of the troubled year last year, but from a beer reviewer perspective as well, doing some on cask reviews, half a pint of each. You're supporting, but you're also reviewing their beers live, you know, at their breweries, at their tap rooms. Ooh. That to me is how it should be. It's got to be done on it. Brewery tours also. So anyway, without waffling on for too long, I really love this. You've heard what I've said all the way through. Citrus, pine, I got the white grape. The white grape for me was the unknown element at the start that I couldn't just pick out. The fruity element that I could taste, soft, fruity element. 5% good strength, feeling it already. Oh, don't have any more. I've got cooking to do. So, would I drink this again? The key question. Scores are really irrelevant. Would I drink this again? Very, very much so. Very sessionable. 5% easy drinking. Out of 5 for this, I would give this a good 5.4 out of 5. Yeah, it was a top class IPA. And you know, after drinking a lot of IPAs, I became jaded with IPAs, especially some of the supermarket ones. Especially a big release that went into the supermarket the other week, which I actually thought was quite bland. But yeah, really enjoyed this. Just to show you, Nano Breweries, they make some great beers. It's all about the beer. If it tastes good, that's all that matters. And that's it for this beer review. Thank you all for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Check out these guys, Bang the Elephant. If you live local, they're only in Derbyshire. So you've got 3 options. You've got Bang the Elephant Brewery itself. Go down. Brilliant people. You've got, and 2 Shires cideries across the road from them as well. I didn't have enough money yesterday, and I didn't want to take off the wife, to go across to the cidery, but I will be getting some from them and supporting the cidery as well. Blue Barrel cider is around the corner from me in Sherwood where I live, so that's kind of quirky. I can hear people talking now, so I need to wrap up. I forgot where I was going now. So anyway, fantastic beer. And Optism as well. Hoptism is a place where you can get these beers. They do sell out quick, so if you want one, they've got 5 beers, all pretty coming quite a quick succession. 2 Imperials, 2 East India beers, an East India Pale Ale, an East India Porter, and this Trans-Pacific IPA. Wow, that's a lot of new beers. Cheers everyone, see you later. Barbecue time, I'm starving.